Folks, thank you so much for being here with us. And perhaps, Rebecca, we'll start with you. This is important. How important is it for the overall landscape in Hollywood, movie production in general, for Apple to be launching this alongside Disney, Netflix, and everybody else who wants to come into the space?
Yeah, well, now these companies are punching up against each other. They're offering, they're trying to offer quality content and showing that a diverse range of companies are able to come into this service and, compete against traditional studios.
So Tim, this is something that has to be part of the investment thesis for every company that's getting into it, right? I mean, Apple's core business is not video production. It makes hardware, but it wants to be viewed more as such. So how important as an investor are you watching this particular launch of Apple TV+?
Well, I think as an investor, we're watching Apple's goal of trying to be the consolidator of video content. Right? They're the place that they want people to go to watch either their content or other people's content. So you have to add Apple TV Plus to what was already existing, and that's in the form of Apple TV, where you can access your digital media, whether it be your home digital media, your home movies, your home pictures, as well as content that you're buying from other people in Apple TV Plus. So it's a much broader offering from Apple than just the 9 shows that we're seeing that are being launched today. But what Apple wants to do is create that Roach Motel effect that you're paying them to access your digital content.
But it's also about the arms race, right? I mean, we're talking 9 shows on Apple TV Plus right now, but bigger libraries at Netflix and bigger libraries at Disney Plus. So, Rebecca, as we talk about this idea of content, we are seeing hundreds of millions of dollars paid for rights to shows. We're seeing billions of dollars spent on original content. How much of that is going to be critical for the success of these content companies as they create more shows? Some of these shows are not exactly coming out to acclaimed reviews, let's say.
Right, and at this point, we don't really know what the appetite is for the number of streaming services that people are willing to subscribe to, and they're certainly accustomed to at least subscribing to probably Netflix, usually more than one, but we don't know if they're going to have an appetite to subscribe to 7, 8, even 10 streaming services. And so the way these companies are trying to then distinguish themselves is through offering critically acclaimed programs.
I mean, look at this. The graphic that we're showing right now. Basically, if I want to subscribe to all of these particular services, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Apple TV Plus, HBO Max, I'm going to be paying like $60, $70, $80 a month for these streaming services. So much for cutting the cord and saving money, right, Timmy? I mean, this is interesting here.
Well, that's why each of these companies is coming at this from a different angle. Right? You have AT&T getting into streaming wars with the content they own, trying to deliver your cellular services. You have Disney, who recognizes that people are going to be leaving traditional cable, so they need to have an over-the-top offering. So really the companies that we need to look at are the Comcasts of the world and the Charter Communications of the world.
The ones who own the pipes.
The one that owns the pipes, because content is becoming king. So they're all trying to fight to create the content that drives subscribers and keep them.
So let's, Tim, to follow up on that. I mean, if you're trying to figure out which stocks or which companies are going to emerge as winners in this whole process and where you allocate capital, what exactly are you looking for out of all of these companies? We know Netflix is the dominant player right now, but what will give you some indication that other companies are the better investments to make in this particular industry?
Well, certainly it's going to be subscriber growth. You have different business models in each case. If you begin to see the Verizons and the AT&Ts of the world delivering video content and increasing their cellular subscribers because they have compelling content, they'll end up being the winner. It's really about keeping eyeballs.
All right, so keeping eyeballs also involves, Rebecca, a massive amount of content. We know that Netflix has placed a very large bet on this show, The Irishman. A lot of star power, De Niro, Scorsese, all of these guys are in this. Take us through what exactly, from a news perspective in Hollywood, this will mean for the future of streaming. How critical of a bellwether is The Irishman going to be?
This is Netflix saying that they are able to attract the best of the best in entertainment. They have a director in Martin Scorsese. They have a cast of Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. This is them saying, come work with us. We will give you the budget you need to make your product, and we'll work with you to make it the highest quality it can be. And so it's a calling card for other filmmakers to follow suit.
So this is a huge deal for sure, guys.
Yeah.
Tim Lesko, Rebecca Rubin, thank you very much for being here with us this morning on All Things Streaming.